And Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, now known as Meta, competed in a local Jiu-Jitsu tournament. That is a very difficult challenge to go to a Jiu-Jitsu competition. We've heard that he's been training Jiu-Jitsu in the Joe Rogan podcast. He talks about it. But not everyone who trains Jiu-Jitsu takes the challenge to go to a competition. Of course, he's just a beginner. So for those who don't know, when you go to a Jiu-Jitsu competition, you get matched with someone your same level and also your same weight class. And you start with local Jiu-Jitsu tournaments where there are not many competitors. Probably sometimes there are 3-4 people in your bracket. So you win 2 matches and you can get a gold medal. For what I read, he got a gold medal and a silver medal. One of them was with the gi and one of them was with no gi. But let's watch Mark Zuckerberg in his first Jiu-Jitsu tournament. First of all, I should say that he does look in shape. He looks athletic. He's probably been working out, and he does look like a Jiu-Jitsu fighter. Oh, I should say sometimes they pair with someone about your same age group. So if you are over 30, you go with people over 30. If you're over 40, I don't know how old Mark Zuckerberg is. I'm gonna guess he's over 40, so he's probably also on the over 40 division. But anyway, he went, he used his other name, Elliot. I didn't know he's Mark Elliot. He was hiding his identity, so nobody knew he was gonna show up to this tournament. No, the referees, his opponent here. This is not an opponent who's gonna take it easy on Mark Zuckerberg. He's probably gonna apply a submission if he has a chance. So this is totally legit. But let's watch this no-gi match from Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook and Meta. He starts with a good hand fighting. Good collar tie here. This is a good. If you saw there, Mark was grabbing the guy's head and pulling down. The snap down is a good technique. He's showing a good base. Let's keep watching this. He's attempting going for the legs. And he gets the legs. Good double leg takedown, actually. He gets caught in a guillotine. Let me rewind this real quick. Right here, he changed levels to go for the double leg. Another good thing here is that he attempted to drop to the side opposite of the guillotine choke. His neck is being wrapped, and Mark was attempting to jump and defend the guillotine by jumping to the correct side. So that tells me he has some good knowledge about the basic Jiu-Jitsu techniques. And the guy right here, Mark Zuckerberg, is in danger. He can get choked out by this guillotine. And believe me, I'm sure his opponent wants to get the guillotine. You go to a tournament, you train, and you don't know if Mark Zuckerberg is gonna show up. You're just focused, and he's probably being squeezed here, and he's gonna have to feel a lot of pressure on his neck and just toughen it out. Being in this position is not easy, and Yep, he's doing a good job. I should say also tripoding his legs. That takes away some of the pressure of the person on the bottom applying the guillotine. So that's good technique. Good for Mark. Right here, good tripod. And he's probably peeling the hand off his neck as well. And he's just at this point trying to get his, oh, there it is, his head is out. And I should say that takes a lot of toughness to get out of a guillotine like that. If you can see the referee just awarded him points as soon as his head cleared. Right here, let's rewind a little bit more. As you can see here, Mark took the guy down, but he was caught in the guillotine. So the referee is waiting until, see here, the referee here, it's signaling the 2 points for the takedown. So Mark is ahead in this match. And now he's caught inside his opponent's close guard. He needs to pass. He probably needs to open the legs and pass to a side mount or mount. He's grabbing the armpits, which is a good hand position. Trying to bring his knee in the middle to pass the close guard. He has to be careful not to get off balance and get swept. He's using the good old elbow on the thigh to open. Oh, this is dangerous. He's reaching back. It's okay when you push with your elbow, but I'm talking about right here. If you bring your hand inside the opponent's leg, he can get caught in a triangle. So that could be a mistake from Mark. You see it here. Luckily, he keeps his forearm here, which prevents the person on the bottom to lock a triangle choke. Oh, I notice here Mark is actually cheating. He can get a warning or even a point deduction. This is a no-gi match. He's not allowed to grab the opponent's clothing, spats, pants, t-shirt. So he's cheating. The referee comes and give him a warning. And oh, this is dangerous actually. He's getting an arm isolated here. The good thing is that he has his hand still pushing the guy's leg down. We'll see what happens here. Guy goes for a triangle and Mark uses the let's rewind here. Yeah, he uses less. So this is the vulnerable position, but as the guy goes for the triangle, right here, Mark used his elbow to push the leg over the head and not get his head trapped in the triangle. And that allows him to pass to a superior position. His arm is still trapped, his left arm. Therefore, he doesn't have points, but nonetheless, he get a good top position. This is the referee is saying he's stopping the match. He doesn't have points for mount. Oh, the match is over. I wonder why it's only 2 minutes. But he definitely won that match by points. So let's look at Mark Zuckerberg match in the gi. In these competitions, you can participate in the gi division, which is the uniform, the kimono, or no gi. We just watch his match in no-gi where he won, but he also competed in the gi, which is it says a lot. It says that he's been training both styles. It's common at the beginner level where the practitioners are still trying to figure out if they like the gi or no gi more. At the highest levels, you tend to see more athletes who specialize in the gi or they are no gi specialists. So he entered the gi division as well, and what I can see is that he's wearing a white belt. So this is the basic level, the beginner level. And let's look at his match. Here they are. Mark is on the right, his opponent on the left. The match starts. They shake hands, fist bump. Oh, his opponent did not fist bump. It's a very common way to start a match, to do like a hand slap, a handshake. You know, it's not a handshake. It's like a hand touch and fist bump. His opponent did not fist bump. Here they did a hand but not the fist bump. And at this point it's about getting the grips and getting like a takedown or pulling guard. I can see his opponent being more aggressive than his opponent with the no-gi match. It's hard to see because this video has been taken a little bit farther. There are a lot of other people also recording Mark Zuckerberg match. He's showing a good base, and here looks like Mark pulls guard, which is a way to bring the fight to the ground and start attacking from the guard, which means you are on your back with the opponent in between your legs, and from there you have a lot of options. You have submissions, you have sweeps. They have disappeared. There they are. As you can see, this is the opponent. Mark is on the bottom, and from his guard he's gonna attempt to attack. There are collar chokes, there are arm bars, there are sweeps. His opponent is controlling Mark's arm. A lot of cell phones on the way. It's hard to watch this, but Mark is keeping him in his guard. And that's the battle. The guy on top will try to pass the guard, and Mark will try to... it looks like Mark went for an armbar. The way I see... Let me rewind a little more. The way his legs are right here, it tells me that he attempted an armbar on the guy. Very good move. Very good move. If you don't get the armbar and you are not ready, the opponent can take that to pass your guard. Let's see what happens here. Looks like the opponent has defended the armbar. The legs now are open, as you can see here, and now Mark has to be careful not to let him pass his legs. As you can see, the opponent has passed Mark Zuckerberg legs and is now on a superior position, maybe side mount. Oh, this is an actual good movement as the guy passed to side mount. Mark did a great job regarding. You guys, this is not a good position for him, but I see here his foot on the ground. He's gonna move the hips out and reinsert the legs to get the guy back in his guard. As you can see now, he's bringing the left knee under, and he's gonna be successful. He still doesn't get it yet. It looked like he has complete the re-guard, which means he's not in a terrible position which was the side. Yep, I can see his feet here. He's got the guy inside his guard. Very good escape. Very good escape. I'm actually impressed. A lot of people, you see, they get their guard passed and they get the guy on top of Simon. They can never recover. Yep, he's got the guy in the guard. So you cannot see Mark's legs are open. They were closed. And what I heard is that the guy on top was applying a choke called the CQ choke from inside the guard. And the referee saw that Mark was making sounds when you're getting choked. First, you kind of resist, but then you start making sounds which either you already pass out or you are very close to passing out. The way the referee came from this side, he's watching very carefully what the choke is happening, what's happening, and he moved from this side to this side. He knows something's up. He's getting really, really close. The referee here is keeping a close eye on that choke that Mark Zuckerberg opponent is applying, the CQ choke. Yep, there is the referee touched the guy's leg. The referee touched the guy's leg right here. See here, he touched. If the referee touched you, it means you should let go. Mark did not tap. Mark Zuckerberg did not tap. Which, yep, I can see the referee did a light touch on the guy. They also collapsed a little bit because they were up, and then they kind of, yeah, the guy let go, and then the referee is indicating that they should stand up. They're indicating for them to stand up. The referee has stopped the match. Mark is upset. He's talking to the referee. He's probably telling him that he was not out, that he was resisting the choke, that he was okay. But the referee is probably explaining him, hey, you were out. I mean, he's showing a lot of heart. Mark, not tapping is a sign of toughness, of perseverance. But also sometimes when you're a white belt, when you're in competition, the adrenaline, you don't want to lose. Sometimes you don't know that the choke is even working until it's too late. You always think you can resist. And I think Mark is arguing with the referee and telling him that he didn't tap, and the referee is telling him the choke was working. I saw you. The referee was keeping a very close eye on the choke and raised the other guy's hand. So this is probably the division where he got a silver medal. Those are the only two matches that I saw from Mark Zuckerberg. Actually really impressed, and it's not a surprise. He's training with a good team, Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu, Camarillo. They've been doing Jiu-Jitsu for a long time, and Mark is probably taking privates with elite teachers, and has, of course, a bunch of resources. But this is very impressive that he did this tournament. As I said, there are a lot of jiu-jitsu practitioners out there, and not everybody has the courage to step on the mats, put it on the line. He's risking a lot. He could have get an arm bar behind his arm. hurt. He could have passed out. Congratulations, good for him. It's good to see other celebrities also embracing jiu-jitsu. Tom Hardy, I watched some of his matches. He's doing blue belt, and he's not doing local tournaments. He's doing open IBJJF tournaments, which usually they have tougher guys in his division. He's doing blue belts. At blue belts, you have some killer blue belts, and that's what Tom Hardy is doing. So is in another level for sure. But it's good to see Mark Zuckerberg. Good to have him in the jiu-jitsu community, and we hope to see more from him.